Cohen and Bravo to directly address the human rights issues that are going on there. I mean, how do we know they're not going to? You know, part of me is like, well, how do you know they're not going to do that on the show? It hasn't even aired yet. And then the other part of me is like, I get what they're saying. You know, I get what they're saying, that they're going to kind of brush over that. Do I think Bravo and them are going to do much about it? I don't think that this is a movement that's getting a lot of, I don't think it's getting enough steam. I mean, you know, we have so many issues that people are so upset about right now. What are your thoughts?
They want, right, they want a disclaimer at the beginning and end of our show. First of all, let me just say, I mean, I've been to Dubai as a gay man. I've been to Abu Dhabi as well. Let's just put that out there. I mean, I mean, gays.
Frightened? Were you nervous?
No, it's funny. So I was not, and I went with a gay friend. Neither of us felt nervous. The only place my friend who I used to travel with all the time, he felt really uneasy. And it's one of these things, like you travel and then like we're on the plane on the way home. And like my friend is like, when we came home from Morocco, he was like, I just want to let you know, I felt uncomfortable the whole time we were there. And I'm like, by the way,
thanks for telling me now.
Right. Like, when were you going to tell me this? The only place I really felt uncomfortable was Russia. I was scared in Russia pretty much the whole time we were there. Now, the last night, like right before we got on the flight, we went to a gay bar.
Are you nuts in Russia? What is wrong with you?
Let me tell you, honey, I live on the edge. And let me tell you, it was like,
oh my God, I would have.
It was like it was black door, like blacked out. You had to ring a doorbell. We were with a girlfriend and we rang the doorbell and she was like, hi, can you, they wouldn't answer. So then like we rang it again. And then one of us said something, they opened it. Let me tell you something. When you walk in this gay bar, it's like a fucking people swinging from the chandeliers, like that fucking repression. Look, you can't stop people from having sex, guys. Okay. Like it was crazy. And then we were like, oh my God, like, why didn't we do this every night we were here? But we still were like, okay, it literally was like I had to leave for the airport.
I would have been shitting my pants. I would have been shitting my pants.
Once you were in the gay bar in Russia, you felt fine. Like, okay.
How many years ago was this though? But just as an American,
no, but mind you, we had issues in Russia. Like somebody was talking to us one day and they were like,
I would never go there.
Wait, get this. One day we were in a car and we were going somewhere and the car was like, well, do you want me to take you down there instead? And we're like, well, what's down there? And he's like, the gay bars. And we're like, oh, disgusting. No, we want no gay bars. Cause like, it really was like it was like a trap. I feel
you felt like it was a setup. Yes. Oh my God, David, when did you go to Russia? I would never go to Russia. I don't care. I don't care.
Moscow. I mean, it was great. I fucking love
everyone
Russia.
that's been has said it's amazing, but look, loose lips sink ships. All the ships around me are sunk all the way to the bottom of the ocean. I talk so much shit. I could never go there. I would be wiretapped, bribed. No,
you just can't. And then another day, same thing. Someone was talking to us and we thought like this local. No. And then he was like, well, what do you guys like want to do? Do you want any advice on something? And he was like, do you want to know where the gay bars are? Two different times. Once we were in a car, people wanted to know if we wanted to know where the gay bars were. And I'm like, both times we were like, oh, what? Like, why would we ever want gay bars? So then we found them on our own the last night. And I was like, well, we have to leave for the airport at like 2 a.m. and it's like 9 p.m. Like, why don't we just try this for like 3 hours? And we did, and it was great. But yeah, so, but anyway, so I didn't feel safe.
Nervous for
I didn't feel safe in Russia, my friends, but I felt safe in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Like okay, I had a little bit of like an insular trip and it wasn't like I was out really on the streets, but I mean, I was, so, I mean, I don't know. So look,
but as a longtime Bravo viewer and insider, I mean, how do you feel about them doing this show there? And do you think they should put a disclaimer? I mean, look, in all fairness, there's a shitload of disclaimers now on all kinds of shows. There's suicide disclaimers, there's language disclaimers, there's trigger. I mean, you see it now on a lot of programs on TV all the time.
I think it's more of like, well, why are these particular women involved? And I mean, it's more, I don't really think it's on the viewer on this one. You know what I mean? Like, okay, put a disclaimer if you want, but I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I guess they're arguing like the Dubai, they're benefiting off this. It's promoting tourism and they're making money with production, renting places, and they have to go in and film. I don't know. I mean, it's more on like, hey, Carolyn Stanberry, what the hell are you doing living there? You know, it's like, I don't know. But yeah, no, I mean, I can tell you Bravo's not pulling the show or analyzing anything. No, they don't give a fuck, guys. They don't give a fuck. So, I mean, I'm just being honest, like nobody cares. Bravo doesn't. It's here we go. The train is leaving and it's going to make money. We have a new man for Gizelle Bryant.
Okay, well, we do, I guess, right? I mean,
well, I don't know. I didn't read the article. Do we or do we not?
Well, I mean, there's no information as far as what I can find. It's just that she is reportedly dating somebody, and it's not Peter Thomas. That we obviously talked about all those rumors ad nauseum. She gave we talked about Gizelle's interview she did with Fox 5 DC, where she said the rumors caused so much drama. She had to call her ex. She had to call Cynthia. It's no longer Cynthia Bailey. What is it? Cynthia Smith? What is it now?
Cynthia Bailey, who's married to Michael.
Yeah. Isn't it? Did Cynthia take his name, or is it still Cynthia
I call
Bailey?
her Cynthia Bailey.
Okay. So Cynthia Bailey.
I believe that is her name.
The long and the short is Gizelle is reportedly dating somebody, but we don't know who he is or any further detail. And this kind of fits the ongoing narrative, the complaint that people always have with Gizelle is it's just like these boyfriends that we never see, right? And last season, where everyone puts all their shit out there, and Ashley Darby is getting ready to put so much out about her life, Gizelle seems to hide these guys, and you never know really their identities or if in fact it's true. So we'll see, right? I mean, that's like the extent that we know. But I'm with the women. I think you sign up for these shows, and I think that the expectation is you put these relationships on the show. And if you don't want to, then maybe it's time to not do the show. And I mean, they love Gizelle. This is Gizelle's career. But I would be annoyed if I were a Potomac housewife and Gizelle seems to get free pass after free pass. And I mean, I think everybody now is kind of like, it was a joke that she was back with her ex, because I mean, that didn't go anywhere. That wasn't anything. He didn't even, they didn't live together again. They kind of hung out. That was it.
Yes and yes. I mean, look, I love
Gizelle. I love the whole cast, but as a cast member, everyone has gone through the ringer with their relationships. And I would be pretty mad at production where it's just like, oh, are we going to meet your boyfriend? She's like, nope. And then everybody's like, okay.
Well, that's what I think we're going to get. I think we're going to get that. I don't think Gizelle's going to, I mean, that's the criticism of Gizelle. That's the criticism that you are the producer and you create all this. Like you're the Lisa Rinna, Lisa Vanderpump, Bethany Frankel of Potomac, and you create all this crap and you stir it up and you don't reveal anything. That is the criticism of Gizelle. That is why people, I guess, don't like her and like her. But do I think we're going to get to meet anybody and Gizelle's going to open up? Nope. I don't. So
I know. I agree.
I don't know what that's all about. I mean, also a couple of other things. So, I'm in the Hamptons. So now Friday night I go to Almond gay night.
Okay.